Hello guys, and welcome back to Noble. I am Fem, and let's just get back into Crankheim and see what we got going on. So, I know last time we have, Euthad, I think is what her name is a bastard. Her father is Turnerlin. He's a sapwood, which is interesting because her current stepfather is also sapwood. So it happened during a hunting incident where Emstilla II basically had a secret tryst with him, and yeah, now we got that going on. We got plenty of kids still making babies. We do have to marry off Euhance. She's 18, so she's perfect. We need Henricius and Idosha to have a baby. They recently got married. And then Gilmus II and Ruda III also need to have kids. I don't think any of them are chaste. No. So they should be able to have babies. And I don't think these ones are. Yeah, okay. So they should be able to have babies. We do want to get her married off to someone. She is currently in the middle of one, so I'm hoping she gets married. And honestly, they could have more kids. She's 32. But we'll see how well this goes. So let's see what we got going on. His wit is not very high. Neither is her wit. This is pretty good. She's cute, but I don't have any eligible men for her to marry. His is actually decent. As a bachelor, why is it? Oh, because I already have. Oh, okay, so he's going with Alila. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So he's already an option. I could do him because he would bring in some stuff, or I could wait. I think I'm gonna wait on that one because his stats are okay, but not the best. And as much as I would love to have Edeninia, because she's really cute, I just don't have anybody for her. So let's see what we got going on. All right, so there's a hunt. Send the kids. So we've got Euthad, who's the bastard. We've got Sandlin III and Rolla IV. So, all right. Let's see what we get up to today. Let me speed that up a little bit. Oh, we just lost Conger II. Aw, he'd been alive for so long. Oh, he died at the same time as Ruda. Wow. He was the stepfather. He married into the family. I remember that. Let's send Evan Winus to go take care of that. See what he does. All right, here goes this one. Let's see how it goes. My liege, after spending a day cajoling peasants for their pitiful coppers, Seatine II, 4th Crankheim Count of Gloomholm, returned with empty pockets but an impressive reputation for persistence. Apparently, House Crankheim is now famous for collecting dust instead of taxes. Ooh, what is this? 68%? Really? I don't know what to say. About nothing. Oh, we got stuff here. All right, how did the hunt go? My lieges, Rolla IV graced the feast at House Edinaheim's estate with their presence. Their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Edina IV. Perhaps just maybe House Crankheim is gaining a bit of trust from House Edinaheim, the one that split off from our household. The Greedy Goblet incident. At the feast, Sandlin III, Crankheim, spotted an extravagant goblet on Edina IV at Edinaheim's table, gleaming with jewels. Without a second thought, Sandlin III swiped it, loudly declaring it was better off in proper hands. Mortified, House Edinaheim watched as Sandlin III paraded around, flaunting the pilfered treasure, cementing their reputation as the most brazenly selfish soul in all the lands. Well, he's greedy now. Yeah. My liege, to the bafflement of Edina IV, Euthad cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of a roasted boar's head. Truly, even the bravest knight would shudder at such a fearsome garnish. Okay, she's meek now. Intriguing. Alright, how did this courtship go? My liege, in a daring display at the House Salister Court, Alila III resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Wildicnard II, securing a surprise engagement. Wow! Catapulting a bouquet, and that worked? Cool. However, the well-aimed floral assault earned Alila III the unflattering title Alila III the Foul. Why the Foul? That's a weird one. So she's got a plus and a negative. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we've got a wedding. That's a good sign. I'm going to send Senlin III. I wanted to make sure it was Senlin, not Senjin. Ooh, masquerade ball. I could go with a masquerade ball. Because I think she can, but she's not old enough to do it. So I wonder, this is this stat and this is this stat. I think that's the better one for her. So the cool thing about the masquerade ball is that you can have even a bastard get married on it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so nothing happened at that. And see, already started making babies. All right, Rorowis, you're going to help them. Who else died? Oh, Ruda II died. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. I'm going to have Gilmus go with Ruda III so she can go to her mom's funeral. Oh, she's currently busy, so I can't have her collect dues. That's all right. I don't think I'm going to have anybody else ready for this, although this does take a while, so I might. Oh, already ready. How are your stats? High health, high charisma. Okay, well, I don't really have anyone right now, so I might have to wait on that. Let's send Henricius to that one. I don't want to do either of those right now. And I'm not going to do that because I don't have anybody available for that. And another one. See, I was waiting for it. So I knew these ones were probably going to have one because they've been having babies like crazy. And then Henricius and Idosha. Yay, I'm happy you guys are having babies. Alright, so how did this funeral go? Inheritance bingo. House Crankheim triumphs by candlelight. My liege, as the priest droned on, a dusty ancient will was hauled out from beneath Ruda II's moth-ridden mattress. With a candle nearly burning a hole through it, Gillimus II Crankheim squinted at the crumbling script, discovering a bequest of a chest bursting with coin and baubles, all to House Crankheim, courtesy of Ruda II's remarkable habit of scribbling legalities by candlelight and hiding valuables in their sock drawer. So 5K, that's actually decent. And boom. Everybody's having babies now. Yay. All right, let's see how the babies went. My liege, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, am still the second divide expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the thorny schemes of House Crankheim? So, you brought a baby girl named Emstilla the Third. Yay, now we have the third. And more babies. See, I knew they would have babies. I was right. So, can she help with many of them? Not really. She doesn't really have the best stats. I mean, I can give her to one, maybe? Like, let me help you guys out right now. All right, let's see how this wedding went. My liege, just as Alila III, third Crankheim Countess of Silverspine, prepared to seal the deal, Wildicnard II tripped over Alila II, and an exceptionally saucy servant locked in a scandalous embrace behind the altar, promptly sending negotiations and the wedding into utter shambles. Dang it, Alila! She's promiscuous. Oh my gosh, no. My liege, as the feasting commenced, Sanlin III Crankheim watched in delight as Gunla Salister from House Salister performed an awe-inspiring juggling act with daggers, one of which dramatically embedded itself into the towering confection meant for the betrothed. Unfortunately, the act's grand finale involved a more sinister target, as Gunla turned their blade on Wildicnard Salister, creating quite the scandal. With whispers spreading like wildfire, House Crankheim found its name at the center of all noble gossip. Wow. Gunla, you literally killed the one that Alila was trying to... No, was it Sandlin who killed her? Or was it Gunla? Oh, Gunla was the one who threw the daggers. So it was Gunla who killed Wildeknard. Oh my gosh. Wow. that was crazy. That was something else. Oh, she can't. Oh, that's right. I only have countesses. She's the one who would have to do it. My bad. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot. Alila the second could do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have you help with them because I don't think you'd be able to help. Yeah, you're not really good for that, but I could put you up here. In all honesty, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have you go to the masquerade, see if we can find anyone who's helpful. No, I'm not gonna go after somebody I'm loyal to. That would be silly. All right. The sleepy mother's labor of love. My liege in the cozy halls of the House Crankheim estate, Rolla III embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. Childbirth. With an exhaustion that could rival a hibernating bear, they pushed and panted, sweat pouring down their brow. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, shrill cry filled the air as a healthy baby girl emerged. Seatine II beamed with pride, though it was abundantly clear that Rolla III had once again proven their talent for being socially inept. So now we have Regit. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So someone did ask me in the last one to rename the kids. I didn't get any suggestions for names, but I could certainly do it because this one is what it is. So let's try Heroine, I guess, because I don't know. I just came up with a name. Maybe I've seen it somewhere before, so that's fine. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for names, because I can certainly change the kids' names, and I'm totally fine with doing that. Just let me know, and I will do that for you. Let me have you help them. This one, I mean, you could help. You don't really need to. Alright, so nothing happened there, and how did this pregnancy go? My liege, the halls of the House Crankheim estate echoed with the screams of childbirth. Ruda III Crankheim finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Ruda III held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the bemusement of all. She's jolly. So Gillimus III. So now we're on to the third. I do want to leave the names for the ones that are like the third and the second and whatnot. I like those names. This name, I wish I could, kind of want to remove that weird little thing at the end because it just doesn't make sense. Oh, so it was his father who got killed. Literally, I tried to marry you, Wildeknard. And you just didn't want to be married, so you lost your chance there, brother. Bye. Bye. All right, how did this pregnancy go? The heir arrival. My liege, as the moon hung high in the night sky, the halls of House Crankheim were filled with a symphony of labor screams. Rarowis II proved once again that they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. With a few accidental slaps, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into a chamber pot, gross, Rarowis II emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. The heir has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. We now have Mardiva. Oh, she's cute. She's very pale. Wow, her stats are not good. Wow, her stats are really not good. Dang. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have you help because you just gave birth, so you should be fine. Oh, should have. My fault. You'll be quick to it. My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Henricius II, Idosia II Crankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. The meek Idosia II even apologized to the midwife for any inconvenience caused by, childbirth. So now I can have you go do that. Please and thank you. So, okay, so now we have Henricius IV. Nice, 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 nice. We're getting there. Although, the thing that's gonna probably cause problems is Alila is promiscuous now, so this is really gonna go fabulously. Whew. Alright, let's go. My liege, after a dizzying waltz of secretive matchmaking, Alila III and Warrenlin II found themselves betrothed by the mysterious ruse. Meanwhile, Krina II graciously fetched slippers for every guest whose feet dared to complain. So you are with him. He doesn't really have a title. His stats are actually pretty good. Okay. He's pretty good. My liege, after Johannes was conveniently paired with Alwines by the most dubious rules, the ball's hush was interrupted as Warrenlin II, for him, dispatched Krina II with remarkable flair. What? See, this is what I'm saying. And he's a sapwood, and he's already killing. See, like I said, in this family, you join into this family and you get cutthroat. Congratulations to the new betrothed, and condolences to those less fortunate in both love and survival. I think this is a marquis. I love that it actually says how they died now. I really am happy with them doing that. So wait, you weren't even married yet. Wow. How old were you? 48? Wow. All right, how did this go? Collecting farm dues. My liege, with a cunning eye, Rauerwis II, first Crankheim Baroness of Flatridge, Spire, winkled an avalanche of timber and herbs from the peasants by hosting a mandatory raffle. House Crankheim was left astonishingly richer, yet undeniably poor, after a flock of sheep devoured the chest of coin meant for safekeeping. They only took 2, so it's not horrible. All right, so we've got... Okay, so I'm going to send Cetine, the third? Yeah, the third. To that one, and then I'm going to send Senlin. No, let's send Rolla the fourth over to this one. And we're not going to need either one of those right now. Who are you, my darling? I don't have anyone ready for you. All right, let's see how this went. Please, where it worked. Purse dropped, no vows forgotten. My liege, just as vows were exchanged, the priest sneezed with such force that Jocelyn II's elaborate wig flew into the wedding cake, launching a hidden pouch of coins straight into Alila the third's lap, and snot all over the cake. Gross. The incident was declared an omen of prosperity by the ever-practical entourage of House Sapwood. Spirits rose, contracts were signed, and Warrenlin II and Alila III sealed their union with broad grins and a heftier coin purse. Nice. So they didn't get any, traits from that. No. Okay. Good. I'm glad that went well. Now let's see this one. My liege, just as Johannes Crankheim prepared to seal the deal. Oh, I hate hearing that. Alwine stripped over Henricius II, and an exceptionally saucy servant locked in a scandalous embrace behind the altar, promptly sending negotiations and the wedding into utter shambles. Henricius is now promiscuous. My liege, at the wedding feast of Johannes and Alwines, Rolla IV spilled a goblet of wine straight into the lap of Walrus II, thus ensuring House Crankheim is discussed in every corridor gossip for weeks. What is it? There's a curse on, first it was Alila, and now it's Johannes. What is going on with the women of this household? I'm going to send her in again, because let's send her into the other one, see if that does anything. I think he's 13. He might be old enough to go in here before this ends. We'll see. Oh no, she's sick. Who can help her? I'm gonna have Alila II help her. Ooh. Darn it. I already put it in there. Oh, you're wet as poo. And this is the one. So this guy is literally the one who had, yep, he's the one who slept with Emstilla, and his daughter is Euthad. He is literally the one who, yep. He's a count, but he has a kid with Emstilla. He was the one during that hunt. It was either a hunt or, but yeah. Is he promiscuous though? No, he's not. And I don't think she is either. Huh, still weird that happened. I don't understand it. Oh no, Cetine died. I'm going to have Cetine the third go to the funeral, along with his dad. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with you there, brother, and I'm not doing the tourney because I lose pretty much every time. No matter what. Aw, Henricius died too. I'm definitely gonna have. I'm gonna have Henricius the Fourth actually go to the funeral. Cool. Okay, so we've got this. Let's hope you do better than you've been doing. I'm actually gonna send Arola with you, and then this I have to wait for her to not be sick anymore. Ugh, why do you always make castles? You need to have more babies. I don't like that. Like, they're not even that big and they're already doing it. I think they need to adjust that a little bit better because it's... Wildignard, I don't even know if I want you. Okay, see, I knew Seatine the Third would be able to get in there. Yeah. Oy vey. Alright, and they're having kids. I guess I'll send you over because your husband's being a dummy. Okay, so how did this go? My liege, after a week haggling with a flock of merchants who claimed their goats were nobler than Alila III, third Crankham Countess of Silverspine, Alila III returned with a single, suspiciously aromatic sack of onions and just enough coin to buy a round of mead on discount. Oh, that sucks. I do have another one that would be... Yeah, his would be better. I should send him next time. Alright, how did this go, my liege? As the walls of the House Crancom estate echoed with the agonizing moans of Rarowis II's illness, they openly displayed their cowardice by whimpering at the sight of a mere leech. However, much to everyone's surprise, Rarowis II has miraculously recovered from their ailment. They're cowardly, but... dang it. And Alila II has passed. Oh, that's so sad. I have Alila III. She hasn't had a kid yet. Let's send Heroin. Yeah. He's blushing for some reason. Hope he's not thinking improper thoughts. My liege, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Adosha II had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. The exhausted and proud parent, Henricius III, couldn't contain their jolly grin as they gazed upon their newborn son. His name is Godwin. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that name. Oh. Against House... Winchester? No, I'm not gonna do that. Those tend to take a while. Let's see how this went. Carry on, kindly bartering baroness. My liege armed only with a polite smile and a basket of day-old biscuits. Rose II, first Crankheim baroness of Flatridge Spire, somehow convinced a grumbling mob of peasants, an unwashed farmhand, and a suspicious merchant to double their offerings, all while apologizing profusely for the inconvenience. By journey's end, the House Crankham entourage could barely drag the overflowing wagon home. No voice was raised except for that one sheep, which refused to be bartered. So she's meek. But she still came home with a lot of stuff, so I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see how this went. My liege, after being assigned to Gunlo II by a matchmaker, Seatine III clung to the masquerade ball's rules and left engaged, while Gwilpus, I think so, second, spent an hour inspecting every goblet for spots, driving the staff to distraction. So, Seatine III is now with Gunla II, who is graceful. Okay, does not have any kids. Nice. My liege, amidst swirling masks and more awkward dancing than a barnyard at moonrise, you hands found themselves paired with Gimmerfuss II. Interesting name. Sealing an engagement before the punch even ran out, House Crankheim left clutching a hefty crate of rare spices, courtesy of a mysterious wager. So, he's peaceful. He has a lot of siblings. Oh my gosh. We gotta... Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. Through the masquerade, I got a king. What the heck? Oh my word, are you kidding me? Yes. None of you really have anything. I'm gonna send you. Oh my gosh, please say it goes through. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna save my game just to be safe, but oh my gosh, I came through a masquerade. Dude, that's awesome. I've gotten a marquee through it. Now I've gotten a king. Oh, I did not expect that. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Lisa, it goes through. Okay, so nothing happened at the funeral. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so he's ready to be married. Alright, let's see how this went. Wedding, my liege, as the priests proclaimed their union, you Hans exchanged vows with Gimmerfuss II, and in a flourish only the truly committed could muster. Dispatch Gimmerfuss with a dagger hidden beneath a bouquet. Who says weddings lack excitement? Are you kidding me, you Hans? What is with this family? I swear it's a full of just people just taking someone out at funerals, at weddings, at banquets, wherever they can take someone out, they take someone out. But wow, you Hans, I didn't know you were that cutthroat. I guess everybody in this family is cutthroat. This is not the cutthroat family. My liege, during the wedding of Hans and Gimmerfuss II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Emstilla III's lap, who graciously accepted this gift from the heavens. Thus, House Krankheim came out richer. I am still so shocked. We have a king, and he's already sick. Oh, my word. Oh, his health is atrocious. Oof. Let's see. Who's the best? I believe Adosha III is actually the best for that. My liege, after a stunning display of forced smiles and cold clammy hands, Seatine III and Gunla II were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Oof, reluctantly. Yeah, they don't look too happy. Meanwhile, a crate of mediocre apples found its way to House Krankheim as a gift from Gunla II's ever-thrifty aunt. Once again, there's that thrifty aunt, just trying to get in there. Maybe she wants to... Okay, so you wedded... You didn't like each other, yet you go straight into baby making. Oh, he's evil. Wow. I did not know he was evil. Wow, that was not what I was expecting to see. Wow. Okay, you're really good with that. Okay, I'm going to send you over there. All right, so we could get the Count title. We need someone who's high wit. This one says it worsens our outcome, but that's what it's looking for. Do we have anybody with really high wit? Not really. I think the closest I would say would be he's got higher, so we'll send him for that to see if that works out. Any? Could I? She's a countess. Well, let's give it a shot. See how well that goes. I don't have any eligible maidens yet. Rollis not available yet. Okay, so nothing happened here. I'm happy nothing happened with the robbery. None of you are really that amazing. So, high health. She's got pretty good health. High wit. He's got really good wit. I could just leave them alone and see if that helps. Oh, but she's sick now. I think your husband can help you with that. Okay, so we've got one of these to go to. I'm going to send Henricius there. Okay, how did this go? My liege is the grand hall filled with the scent of wilted roses. Barracks the Fourth paraded their well-dusted lineage for all to see, promptly scooping up Turnelin II's vacant count title before Gillimus III could even adjust their uncomfortable ceremonial stockings. It's fine. I mean, this was the guy who, basically seduced one of my girls, man. He's dead, so... So anyway, how did this go? My liege, amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Seatine III, Gunla II Krankheim quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. And Gunla is now meek, so we now have a Seatine IV. Nice. Okay, do we have anybody who would be really good at this? Actually, you. Let me have you go help with that. I have a count. His charisma is crap. But his other stats are actually really good. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to have you go for that. See how well that goes. Yeah, I'm going to send you just because I don't trust it anymore. Ah, my liege, after Everwinus serenaded Clytis II with a goose quill, lute, and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. Courtiers cheered, and House Winchester seemed quite thrilled. No dowry disasters or runaway peacocks this time. Wait, when did we have runaway peacocks? So we've had goats, we've had ducks. Oh my gosh, now we got peacocks. I don't even know anymore. It's just, Heroine, you go to that. I just, peacocks, goats, what don't we have yet? All right, guys, so I'm going to save this. We are going to leave it on a cliffhanger. Let's hope that our king, who just, this is literally the first time I've ever gotten a king in any of my households, and I got it through the masquerade, so woohoo! Let's hope that Gimmerfus II actually survives so we can have them have a baby, so then we can keep the king title. I really want to keep that because, again, this is literally the first time I've ever had a king. I am so happy to see that. So we will see in the next time if we're going to have more cutthroat activity, how many goats we're going to have, because we actually didn't have very many goats in this time. We had peacocks. Well, no peacocks. Mention of no peacocks, but... And we definitely had death again, plenty of that. So this one was really an up-down one. All right, so we shall see how this goes next time, and maybe we can find someone for Senlin. And thank you guys for watching. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you really like it. And if you guys want me to use any names that you guys have for suggestions for any of the babies, please put them in the comments down below. Let me know if you want me to do anything differently, like with names or something, because I know sometimes if you have Patreon names and you put them in, it'll give them like a cool banner. So I'm really excited to see that. I don't know very many of those names, unfortunately. Sometimes it just pops up. But let me know what you think, guys. Any comments would be wonderful. I appreciate all the subscribers. Thank you so much. We're at 30. I'm floored. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. You guys have an awesome day, and bye!